Parents often ask us, what is the most important thing I can do as far as feeding my child correctly in order to prevent concerns such as hyperactivity? I'm Dr. Raun Melmed. I'm a developmental pediatrician here in Phoenix, Arizona, and that question comes up every single day in practice situations. Often parents are looking for maybe something rather exotic, such as a gluten or casein-free diet, and for many of those kinds of diets, there's not very strong evidence to show that it actually makes a difference in terms of a child's hyperactive behavior, or for that matter, in terms of their autism, if they happen to be diagnosed with that. What we do know, however, that giving a child breakfast every morning and ensuring not only that a preschooler and that a school elementary age child has breakfast, but that an adolescent as well, is probably the most important thing to consider. That is probably the most important thing to keep a child on their toes, attentive and alert and less hyperactive. Children who come to school who haven't eaten breakfast are definitely at risk for relative hypoglycemia, and they might have difficult behaviors throughout the day. I like to recommend that every single child have at least 3 to 4 ounces of protein for breakfast. That can be egg whites, that can be hamburger, that can be bacon, that can be breakfast sausage. Protein, I feel, is a very important part of it, every child's daily breakfast. Of course, that shouldn't be the only thing that a child has to eat, but that's certainly a good start. In the afternoons, especially for children who come home hyperactive and starving, and if they might be on medication, maybe not having eaten their lunch, ensuring complex carbohydrates, frequent snacks of complex carbs throughout the afternoon, small amounts every hour. Don't provide a huge meal when they come home from school. They'll look at it and they won't want to eat. But asking them just to eat a quarter of a bread and butter sandwich or a small plate of pasta, teeny small plate of pasta, that will go a long way in calming the child down and letting them be less hyperactive throughout the afternoon, more attentive on their homework, and they'll still eat their dinners.